Father God, as this morning light rises and the quiet of a new day breathes around me, I come before you not rushing, not striving, but resting my heart in your presence. I acknowledge you as my source, my refuge, my strength before strength is needed, my protection before danger appears. I place this entire day into your hands, every step, every word, every unseen moment, and I ask that your peace would go before me like a shield, steady and unbreakable. Lord, you see what I carry into this morning. You know the fatigue that lingers in the body, the thoughts that press against the mind, the responsibilities waiting ahead. Yet I choose not to face this day in my own ability. I lean fully into you, the one who renews strength where weakness lives. I breathe in your presence and exhale every fear, every pressure, every burden that does not belong to me. Let your power rise gently within me, not as force, but as divine assurance that I am not alone. You are the God who strengthens the weary, who lifts those who feel depleted, who restores courage to hearts that have been worn by long battles. As I stand at the doorway of this day, I receive your strength anew. Let it flow through my spirit, steady my emotions, energize my body, and sharpen my focus. I do not depend on yesterday's strength, for your mercy is new this morning, and your power is sufficient right now. Your word reminds me of this truth, and I hold it firmly as I pray. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Isaiah 4:29. So I receive that promise, Lord, not as distant scripture, but as living truth. Where I feel weak, you are strong. Where I feel unsure, you are stable. Where I feel limited, you are limitless. I ask that your strength would not only sustain me, but guide me, helping me respond with patience, move with wisdom, and act with love in every situation I face today. Father, I ask now for your protection to surround me completely. Cover my mind from anxious thoughts and negative voices. Guard my heart from discouragement and offense. Protect my body as I move throughout this day, whether near or far, whether active or resting. Let no harm come near me, no danger overtake me, no plan of the enemy succeed against what you have purposed for my life. Go before me, Lord, into every conversation, every decision, every unseen intersection of time and space. Stand behind me as my rear guard. Place your hand upon me and your angels around me. Let your presence be a wall of fire, not visible to the eye, but powerful in the spirit. I trust that nothing can touch me unless it first passes through your loving and sovereign hands. Fill this morning with your peace, the kind of peace that settles the heart even before circumstances change. Quiet my thoughts and anchor my mind in truth. Teach me to move through this day aware of your nearness, sensitive to your guidance, and confident in your care. Let your peace guard my inner world, so that no chaos outside of me can rule within me. Lord, I surrender control of outcomes and timelines. I release the need to figure everything out. Instead, I choose trust. I choose to walk step by step, moment by moment, knowing that you direct my path. When challenges arise, remind me that I am not facing them alone. When unexpected moments appear, help me respond from faith rather than fear. Strengthen me not just to endure this day, but to walk through it with purpose. Empower me to speak life, to choose kindness, to walk in integrity. Let your power work through me quietly, steadily, effectively, bringing light into dark places, hope into heavy moments, and calm into situations that would otherwise overwhelm. As this prayer continues, as my heart remains open before you, I stay here in your presence, listening, trusting, allowing your strength and protection to settle deeper within me, carrying me forward into everything this day holds, knowing that you are with me and that you will continue to lead me, moment by moment, breath by breath, as this prayer flows onward, and as I remain here with you, Father, I let the awareness of your nearness deepen. This prayer does not end. It simply moves forward, just as this day will move forward under your watchful care. I choose to stay aligned with you, to let my heart remain soft, open, and receptive to your voice. In the quiet spaces between words and thoughts, I trust that you are working, strengthening what is fragile, restoring what has been strained, and aligning what has been out of order. Lord, I ask that your strength would be practical and present in every moment today. Strength when I need to focus, strength when I need to wait, strength when I need to act. Let it not be rushed or forced, but steady and dependable. When my patience is tested, fill me with calm endurance. When my emotions rise, anchor me in self-control. When my energy begins to fade, breathe new life into my body and mind. I place every task before you, no matter how small or how great. Nothing is insignificant in your eyes. Teach me to approach each responsibility with diligence and peace, not pressure. Help me to remember that I work from your strength, not for it. Let my efforts today be guided by wisdom, not anxiety, and let my productivity flow from rest in you rather than striving. Father, protect my thoughts throughout this day. Guard my mind against fear, confusion, and distraction. When negative or intrusive thoughts attempt to take hold, gently redirect me back to truth. Remind me of who I am in you, secure, loved, equipped, and covered. Let my thinking be clear, focused, and rooted in faith. I choose not to dwell on what could go wrong, but to trust you with what lies ahead. I receive your courage this morning. Not a loud or aggressive courage, but a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are in control. Give me boldness when I need to speak, humility when I need to listen, and discernment when I need to choose. Let fear have no authority over my decisions. I move forward today empowered by your presence, not intimidated by circumstances. Your word speaks into this truth, and I declare it over my life now. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. So I receive that sound mind, Lord. I receive clarity over confusion, peace over panic, faith over fear. I receive your power, not to dominate, but to overcome. Power to love well, power to remain steady, power to respond with grace, even when situations are difficult. Let this power shape how I walk, how I speak, and how I carry myself throughout this day. Father, I ask that you would protect me from unseen dangers. The things I cannot anticipate, the moments I cannot predict, I place them fully in your care. Guide my steps away from harm. Delay me when I need to be delayed. Redirect me when I need a different path. Prompt me when I need to pause. I trust that even interruptions can be divine protection when they come from you. Let your peace rest upon my home, my workplace, my relationships, and every environment I enter today. May your presence change the atmosphere around me. Where there is tension, let calm follow. Where there is heaviness, let light break through. Where there is conflict, let wisdom and restraint prevail. Use me, Lord, as a carrier of your peace, not because of my own ability, but because your Spirit dwells within me. As the hours of this day unfold, keep my heart attentive to you. Remind me to breathe, to pray, to pause, and to reconnect with your presence again and again. Let this prayer continue quietly in my spirit, even when my lips are silent. I remain here, covered, strengthened, protected, and guided by you, trusting that you are working in every detail, and that you will continue to carry me forward as this prayer flows on and I continue, Lord, staying anchored in you as this prayer moves forward without end, just as your faithfulness has no end. I allow my spirit to slow down in your presence, to become attentive to the gentle work you are doing within me. I thank you that I do not have to force strength or manufacture peace, because both are gifts that come from you. I open my hands and receive again what you freely give. Father, as this day stretches ahead, I ask for endurance, not just physical endurance, but spiritual and emotional endurance as well. When moments feel long or demanding, sustain me with steady resolve. Teach me how to persevere with grace, not resentment, with hope, not heaviness. Let me remain rooted in you even when the pace of the day increases and distractions try to pull my focus away. I ask that you would cover my words today. Place a guard over my mouth and wisdom on my tongue. Let what I speak bring clarity rather than confusion, life rather than discouragement, peace rather than tension. When silence is needed, help me to remain quiet. When truth is required, help me to speak it with love. Let my communication reflect your heart and carry your presence into every interaction. Lord, protect my relationships today. Guard them from misunderstanding, impatience, and offense. Where there has been strain, bring healing. Where there has been distance, bring gentle reconnection. Help me to see others through your eyes, with compassion, patience, and humility. Let me be quick to forgive, slow to judge, and willing to extend grace just as you have extended grace to me. I trust you, Father, with the outcomes of this day. I release expectations that are rooted in pressure or comparison. I let go of the need for immediate results. I choose faith over frustration, knowing that you are working not only in visible ways, but also in hidden ones. Even when I cannot see progress, I believe you are aligning things for good. Your word strengthens me as I hold on to this promise. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. I declare this not as self-confidence, but as Christ's confidence. Through you, I have the strength to face challenges, to endure difficulty, to remain faithful, and to move forward with hope. Through you, I am not overwhelmed by what lies ahead. Through you, I am capable of what you call me to do today. Father, I ask that your protection would extend over every transition in this day, when I leave one place and go to another, when one task ends and another begins. Be present in the in-between moments. Guard me in travel, in work, in rest. Let your angels stand watch, unseen but active, carrying out your command to protect and guide. Fill my inner world with stability. Let my emotions be anchored in truth rather than circumstance. When something unexpected arises, help me to respond with trust instead of panic. Remind me that you are not surprised by anything I encounter today. You are already there, already present, already prepared to meet me in that moment. As time continues to pass, keep drawing my attention back to you. Let gratitude rise naturally within me for the small blessings, the quiet victories, the moments of grace that appear throughout the day. Teach me to recognize your hand at work, even in ordinary things. Let joy flow not from perfection, but from your constant companionship. I remain here, Lord, under your covering, walking forward step by step, strengthened and protected, allowing this prayer to continue weaving through the hours of my day, trusting that you are with me now, and that you will remain with me as this unbroken prayer carries on. And so I remain before you, Father, allowing this prayer to stretch wider and deeper, just as the hours of this day stretch before me. I do not rush past your presence. I linger here, knowing that abiding in you is where strength is multiplied and peace is sustained. Let this not be a moment I visit, but a posture I carry. Lord, I invite you into the deeper places of my heart, the places I do not often name out loud, the concerns I carry quietly, the questions I have not answered, the hopes I protect carefully. You see them all, and you are gentle with me. I ask that your presence would settle every restless place within me. Where there is uncertainty, bring trust. Where there is pressure, bring release. Where there is weariness, bring renewal that reaches beyond the surface. As this day unfolds, teach me to recognize when I am beginning to rely on my own strength. In those moments, lovingly draw me back to you. Remind me that I was never meant to carry this day alone. Let dependence on you feel natural, not forced. Let prayer rise within me as easily as breath, woven into the rhythm of my movements and thoughts. Father, strengthen my inner life. Strengthen my character when no one is watching. Strengthen my integrity when compromise would be easier. Strengthen my faith when answers are delayed. Let my roots grow deep in you so that I am not shaken by changing circumstances or external pressures. I want to be steady, grounded, and anchored in truth. Protect me, Lord, from subtle distractions that slowly drain my focus and peace. Guard me from overthinking, from comparison, from unnecessary worry. Help me to stay present in the moment you have given me. Let me do what is in front of me with excellence and calm, trusting you with everything beyond my control. I ask for your wisdom to guide my decisions today, big decisions and small ones alike. Decisions about time, about priorities, about responses. Let your spirit quietly nudge me in the right direction. Teach me to recognize your guidance, not always as a loud instruction, but often as a deep sense of peace that confirms the path I am meant to take. Your word reassures me as I stand in this place of trust. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Ephesians 6:10, so I choose to be strong, not in my own ability, but in you. I step into this day clothed in your strength, upheld by your power. I do not need to prove myself. I do not need to impress. I simply need to remain connected to you, allowing your power to work through my willingness and obedience. Father, protect my heart from discouragement. When things do not go as planned, keep me from losing hope. When progress feels slow, keep me from giving up. Help me to remember that faithfulness matters more than speed, and that you are working even when I cannot see immediate results. Let your presence be my constant awareness. When I walk, walk with me. When I sit, sit with me. When I speak, speak through me. When I rest, cover me. Let nothing pull me so far into activity that I forget you are right here, sustaining me moment by moment. As the middle of this day approaches, as energy rises and falls, remain my source. Teach me when to push forward and when to pause. Give me discernment to recognize my limits and wisdom to rest when rest is needed. Remind me that rest itself can be an act of trust, not weakness. I thank you, Lord, that your protection does not fade as the day goes on. It does not weaken with time. It does not depend on my awareness. You are faithful from morning to evening, from beginning to end. I am covered when I remember, and I am covered when I forget. This assurance steadies my heart and frees my mind. So I continue forward, held in your strength, surrounded by your protection, carried by your peace. This prayer does not conclude. It flows, it breathes, it walks with me into the next moments, the next tasks, the next hours, as I remain with you and you remain with me, and we continue on together, and still I stay with you, Father, letting this prayer widen further, unbroken, unhurried, just as your presence never rushes me. I am learning to move at the pace of trust, not urgency, and to let your peace set the rhythm of my day. I acknowledge again that you are here, not distant, not silent, not waiting for perfection. You are present now, sustaining me even as I pray. Lord, I ask that you would strengthen my faith in the ordinary moments of this day, not only in challenges or decisions, but in routine, repetition, and waiting. Teach me that faithfulness in small things is powerful in your kingdom. Let me see value in consistency, in obedience that no one applauds, in quiet perseverance that only you see. Strengthen my resolve to keep walking even when the path feels familiar or unnoticed. Protect me from spiritual fatigue, Father. Guard me from becoming dull or disengaged. Renew my sense of purpose. Remind me that every moment lived with you matters. Even when the work feels repetitive, even when progress seems invisible, you are shaping me, refining me, and using my faithfulness in ways I cannot yet see. I ask you to cover my emotions today. Let them be honest, but not overwhelming. Let me feel deeply without being ruled by feeling. When joy comes, help me receive it with gratitude. When sadness appears, hold me gently and remind me that you are near. When frustration rises, give me patience and perspective. Keep my heart balanced and secure in you. Father, protect me from reacting too quickly. Place a pause between stimulus and response. Let your Spirit fill that space with wisdom. Teach me to listen before I speak, to understand before I respond, and to seek peace rather than winning. Let my reactions reflect your character and my identity in you. I entrust my future into your hands again. Not just today, but what lies beyond it. The plans I have made, the plans that are still unclear, the plans I am holding loosely, I surrender them all. Align my desires with your will. Remove what would distract me from your purpose, and strengthen what will draw me closer to you. Your word anchors me as I move forward in trust. The Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you. Thessalonians 3:3. I lean into that faithfulness now. Not my consistency, not my discipline, not my effort, but yours. You are faithful when I am strong, and you are faithful when I am tired. You strengthen me when I ask, and you protect me even when I am unaware. This truth settles deeply into my spirit and quiets every anxious thought. Father, I ask that you would go before me into the second half of this day. Prepare the way, smooth what needs smoothing, remove obstacles I cannot see. Give me favor where favor is needed, and resilience where resistance appears. Let doors open that align with your will, and let closed doors protect me from paths not meant for me. Protect my identity, Lord. Keep me grounded in who I am in you, not in what I accomplish or how others respond. When affirmation comes, keep me humble. When criticism comes, keep me secure. Let neither success nor failure define me more than your love does. As time continues to pass, remind me often to return to you internally. A quiet prayer, a grateful thought, a deep breath in your presence. Let my awareness of you be continuous, not occasional. Let this prayer remain alive within me, flowing beneath every activity like a steady current. I trust you with the remainder of this day, with its known responsibilities and its unknown moments. I walk forward strengthened, protected, and at peace, not because everything is easy, but because you are with me. And so this prayer continues uninterrupted, carried by trust, anchored in your word, and sustained by your unfailing presence. As I move onward with you, step by step, moment by moment, and I keep moving forward with you, Father, aware that every breath is held within your care. This prayer remains open, alive, unfolding alongside the hours of this day. I am not trying to reach an ending. I am learning to remain. Remain in trust. Remain in awareness. Remain under the covering of your presence that never lifts and never weakens. Lord, I ask that you would sharpen my spiritual awareness today. Help me notice when you are guiding me gently, when you are redirecting me quietly, when you are protecting me without announcement. Let me not miss the subtle ways you work. The closed conversation that spared me harm, the delay that kept me safe, the inner nudge that turned my steps at the right moment. Teach me to recognize protection not only as rescue, but as prevention. Strengthen my confidence in your sovereignty. When things unfold differently than I expected, help me trust that you are still in control. When plans shift or timing changes, keep my heart steady. Let me rest in the truth that nothing is wasted when it is placed in your hands. Not effort, not waiting, not even disappointment. You redeem all things. Father, I ask you to build a spiritual covering over my life today that cannot be shaken. Let your truth guard my thoughts. Let your righteousness protect my heart. Let your peace steady my emotions. Let your presence surround me like a shield on every side. I choose to walk forward aware that I am not exposed, not vulnerable, not alone. I am covered. I place my work before you again, Lord. Let it be done with integrity and clarity. Protect me from unnecessary stress and pressure. Help me manage my time wisely and my energy faithfully. Let me know when to press on and when to step back. Keep me from burnout, from rushing, from carrying what was never mine to carry. Protect me also from spiritual pride and self-reliance. When things go well, keep me grateful. When I succeed, keep me humble. Remind me that every good thing comes from you, and that staying close to you matters more than any visible result. Let my heart remain teachable and dependent on you. Your word reassures my spirit as I continue in trust, for he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 9:11. I receive that promise now, Lord. I believe that I am guarded in ways I cannot see, watched over in places I do not notice, protected in moments I will never fully understand. Your angels are at work, your authority is active, and your protection surrounds me as I move through this day. Father, let courage rise in me where uncertainty tries to linger. Let faith speak louder than doubt. When I feel tempted to retreat or hesitate, remind me that you have gone before me. When I feel the weight of responsibility, remind me that you walk beside me. When I feel tired, remind me that you carry me. I ask that you would protect my peace fiercely. Help me recognize when something is trying to steal it, and give me wisdom to step away when needed. Teach me that peace is not passive. It is something you actively give and actively guard. Let me cooperate with your peace by choosing trust again and again. As the day continues to move forward, let my awareness of you deepen rather than fade. Let this prayer continue beneath my thoughts, beneath my actions, beneath my conversations. Even when I am fully engaged in activity, let my spirit remain anchored in you. I walk on, Lord, strengthened by your power, protected by your presence, and guided by your faithfulness. There is no break in this prayer, no separation between sacred and ordinary. All of it belongs to you. And so I continue, resting in you, trusting you, moving with you as this unbroken prayer carries on into the next moments, the next hours, the next steps of this day. And still, Father, I remain with you, allowing this prayer to deepen and slow, like a steady river that does not rush, yet never stops moving. I acknowledge again that you are my dwelling place throughout this day, not just a place I visit in quiet moments, but a place I live from. In you I find safety, clarity, and rest, even while the world around me remains busy and demanding. Lord, I ask you now to strengthen my heart against weariness that comes not from effort, but from waiting. Waiting for answers, waiting for change, waiting for clarity. Teach me how to wait with hope instead of frustration. Let patience rise within me as a quiet confidence that you are never late and never absent. Remind me that waiting with you is not wasted time, but sacred ground where trust grows deeper. Protect me from discouragement when progress feels invisible. When results are slow or hidden, help me remember that you often do your greatest work beneath the surface. Strengthen my faith to believe that roots are growing even when fruit is not yet visible. Keep me steady, consistent, and faithful in the process you have me in right now. Father, I ask you to guard my heart from carrying unnecessary burdens. Show me what is mine to hold and what I must release, Teach me the freedom of laying things down at your feet, concerns, responsibilities, expectations, and outcomes. Let me walk lighter today because I trust you more deeply. Cover my physical body with your protection, Lord. Strengthen me from within. Guard me from illness, from injury, from exhaustion that comes from neglect. Help me honor the body you have given me, listening when it needs rest, nourishment, or stillness. Let your healing presence flow through every system, every cell, every breath. Protect me from external pressures that try to shape my identity, from voices that measure worth by performance, from comparisons that steal joy, from standards that are not rooted in your truth. Anchor my sense of value firmly in you alone. Let me move through this day secure, not striving to earn what you have already given freely. Your word speaks protection and confidence into my spirit as I continue. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Proverbs 18:10. So I run to you again, Lord, not away from responsibility, but into safety, into clarity, into strength. Your name is my refuge when the day feels loud. Your presence is my shelter when demands feel heavy. In you I am not exposed, I am secure. Father, I ask that you would order my priorities today. Help me recognize what truly matters and release what only creates noise. Give me wisdom to choose depth over distraction, faithfulness over busyness, presence over pressure. Let my time reflect my values, and let my values reflect your heart. Protect my inner dialogue, Lord. Let my thoughts be shaped by truth rather than fear. When self-criticism arises, replace it with grace. When doubt whispers, answer it with your promises. Teach me to speak to my soul with the same patience and kindness you show me. As the day continues to unfold, I invite you into every unexpected moment. Interruptions, changes, delays. Use them as opportunities to deepen my trust rather than test my peace. Help me respond with flexibility and grace, knowing that you are just as present in the unexpected as you are in the planned. I thank you, Father, that your strength does not diminish as the hours pass. You do not grow tired of sustaining me. Your protection does not weaken as the day goes on. You are constant, faithful, unwavering. This truth steadies me and allows me to move forward without fear. So I continue on, held by your strength, surrounded by your protection, resting in your peace. This prayer remains open, breathing, flowing with me through every moment. I walk onward with you, trusting that you are guiding, guarding, and sustaining me still as this unbroken prayer carries forward into whatever comes next, and I continue with you, Father, letting this prayer stretch even further into the day. Knowing that your presence does not fade with time, you are just as near now as you were at the first light of morning. I rest in that truth and allow it to settle deeply into my spirit, calming every remaining trace of tension within me. Lord, I ask you to strengthen my trust when I cannot see the full picture, when I only see the next step and not the whole path. Help me walk forward without hesitation. Teach me to trust your guidance, even when it comes one step at a time. Let my obedience be rooted in confidence that you see what I cannot, and that your plans are always guided by love. Protect me from the temptation to rush ahead of you. Keep me aligned with your timing. When impatience tries to push me forward, slow my heart. When fear tries to hold me back, give me courage. Let me move in rhythm with your spirit, neither lagging behind nor running ahead, but walking closely with you. Father, strengthen my ability to remain calm under pressure. When demands increase and expectations feel heavy, anchor me in your peace. Let my responses be measured, thoughtful, and guided by wisdom. Help me remember that urgency does not come from you, but clarity and peace do. I choose to operate from stillness, not stress, I ask you to protect my inner peace from being disturbed by the emotions of others. Teach me compassion without absorption. Let me care deeply without carrying what is not mine to carry. Help me remain emotionally grounded and spiritually centered, able to love well while staying rooted in you. Lord, I invite your light into every hidden corner of my heart. Reveal anything that weighs me down unnecessarily, old worries, unresolved guilt, lingering fear. Gently remove what does not serve your purpose in my life. Replace it with freedom, truth, and renewed strength. I want to walk lightly today, unburdened and trusting. Your word speaks clearly into this moment, and I hold on to it as I move forward. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. I choose that steadfast mind now, Lord. I choose to fix my thoughts on you rather than on uncertainty. I choose trust over control, peace over worry. Let that perfect peace guard me as I continue through this day, steady and unshaken. Father, protect me from unseen spiritual battles. When resistance arises without explanation, remind me that you are my defender. When heaviness appears without reason, remind me that your strength is greater. Teach me to stand firm in faith, not striving, not fearing, but resting in your authority and power. Strengthen my joy today, not a joy dependent on circumstances, but a deep, quiet joy rooted in your presence. Let it rise within me naturally, even in ordinary moments. Let joy be my strength when energy is low, and gratitude my anchor when challenges appear. As the day moves onward, help me remain attentive to your gentle invitations, to pause, to breathe, to reconnect. Let this prayer continue silently within me, shaping my thoughts, guiding my steps, and aligning my heart with yours. Even when my focus shifts to tasks and responsibilities, let my spirit remain aware of you. I thank you, Father, that nothing I encounter today is outside of your care. No conversation, no decision, no challenge catches you by surprise. You are already present in every moment I have yet to reach. This assurance allows me to move forward without fear. So I keep walking, Lord, strengthened by your power, protected by your presence, and covered by your peace. This prayer remains unbroken, flowing quietly beneath every action and every thought. I remain with you, and you remain with me, as this continuous prayer carries on into the next moments of this day, still trusting, still resting, still moving forward in you, and I remain here with you, Father, letting this prayer stretch even further, unbroken and steady. Just as your faithfulness stretches over every moment of my life, I am learning that abiding with you is not something I do once, but something I return to again and again. Each return deepens my trust. Each moment with you restores my strength. Lord, I ask that you would fortify me inwardly as the day continues. Strengthen my resolve to walk in truth, even when it is inconvenient. Strengthen my compassion when patience feels thin. Strengthen my humility when pride tries to rise quietly. Shape my character today in ways that last far beyond these hours. Let who I am becoming matter more than what I accomplish. Protect me from subtle discouragement, Father, the kind that does not shout, but slowly whispers that effort is pointless or that progress is too slow. Silence those lies with truth. Remind me that faithfulness is never wasted, that obedience always bears fruit, and that you are pleased with a heart that continues to trust you, even when the road feels long. I place my energy levels before you. When I feel strong, help me steward that strength wisely. When I feel tired, help me rely more fully on you. Teach me that weakness is not failure, but an invitation to experience your power more deeply. Let me rest in the truth that you are not limited by my capacity. Father, protect my sense of direction today. When many options are before me, give me clarity. When confusion tries to cloud my judgment, speak peace. Let me recognize the path that aligns with your will, not through pressure, but through calm assurance. I trust that you are able to guide me clearly when my heart is open and surrendered. I ask you to cover my thoughts about the future. Guard me from projecting fear into what has not yet happened. Help me stay rooted in today, trusting that tomorrow is already in your hands. When my mind drifts too far ahead, gently bring me back to this moment, to your presence, to the grace you are giving me right now. Your word reminds me where true strength comes from, and I stand on this truth as I continue. It is God who arms me with strength and keeps my way secure. Psalm 18:32. I receive that now, Lord. You are the one who equips me. You are the one who makes my path secure. I do not walk exposed or unprepared. I am armed with divine strength, not for conflict, but for endurance, faithfulness, and steady obedience. This truth settles deeply within me and gives me confidence to keep moving forward. Father, protect me from misplacing my trust in people and systems or in my own understanding. Help me appreciate support without depending on it more than I depend on you. Let my ultimate confidence rest in your unchanging nature. When others fail or situations shift, remind me that you remain the same. Strengthen my gratitude today. Let thankfulness rise easily within me, not only for big blessings, but for quiet mercies, the breath in my lungs, the clarity of thought, the moments of peace that come unexpectedly. Let gratitude protect my heart from bitterness and keep my perspective aligned with truth. As the day progresses, remind me that your strength is not only for tasks, but for being present. Strength to listen fully. Strength to love sincerely. Strength to remain calm when emotions run high. Strength to forgive quickly and move forward freely. Let my life today reflect your strength expressed through gentleness and wisdom. I trust you, Father, with every remaining moment of this day. I do not know all that lies ahead, but I know you are already there. That knowledge quiets my heart and steadies my steps. I move forward without fear, without haste, without resistance, simply trusting you to lead. So I continue on with you, strengthened, protected, and at peace. This prayer remains open and flowing, woven into the fabric of my day. I walk onward under your covering, sustained by your power, guided by your presence, as this continuous prayer carries on into whatever moments come next. And I stay with you, Father, letting this prayer continue to breathe and expand, just as the day continues to unfold under your care. I recognize that your presence is not confined to quiet moments alone, but is fully present in movement, in responsibility, and in the steady unfolding of time. I welcome you into every remaining hour of this day with the same openness and trust. Lord, I ask you to strengthen my discernment as I move forward. Help me recognize what deserves my attention and what I can safely release. Guard me from overextending myself. Teach me to say yes where you are leading and no where you are not. Let wisdom guide my choices so that my energy is invested in what truly matters. Protect me from internal pressure, Father, the pressure to perform, to keep up, to meet expectations that are not from you. Quiet that noise within me. Replace it with the assurance that walking in your will is enough. Let me work diligently without losing peace, and let me rest without guilt when rest is needed. I ask that you would strengthen my heart in moments of vulnerability today. When I feel exposed, misunderstood, or uncertain, wrap me in your security. Remind me that my safety is not dependent on circumstances, but on your unchanging love. Let your presence be my shelter when emotions feel raw or unsettled. Father, protect my reactions when I feel challenged. Help me respond with calm instead of defensiveness, with humility instead of pride. Let your spirit guide my tone, my expressions, and my choices. May my responses today reflect your character more than my emotions. Your word continues to anchor my heart as this prayer flows on. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 5:4-17. I receive that promise now, Lord. I trust that opposition will not overcome me, that fear will not defeat me, that discouragement will not have the final word. What you have placed upon my life is protected by your authority. I move forward with confidence, not because there is no resistance, but because you are greater than any resistance I may face. Father, I ask that you would cover my mind from mental fatigue. When concentration becomes difficult, renew my focus. When thoughts become scattered, bring clarity. Help me take moments to pause and reset in your presence. Teach me that even a brief return to you can restore strength and peace. Strengthen my ability to remain kind when I am tired, patient when I am stretched, gentle when I feel pressure. Let my strength be expressed through love, not force. Let my protection be rooted in wisdom, not withdrawal. Shape my responses so that they align with your heart. As this day continues, I place every interaction before you. Conversations planned and unplanned, encounters expected and unexpected. Go before me into each one. Let your presence shape the atmosphere. Give me words that build rather than break, and ears that listen with understanding. I thank you, Father, that I do not walk through this day alone. Even when I feel unnoticed or unseen, you see me clearly. You know every step I take, every effort I make, every prayer I whisper silently. Your awareness of me brings comfort and stability. So I continue, Lord, walking under your covering, strengthened by your power, protected by your promises. This prayer remains continuous, alive, and present within me. I move forward into the remaining hours of this day with trust, with peace, and with quiet confidence, knowing that you are with me still, and that you will remain with me as this unbroken prayer carries on. And I continue with you, Father, aware that even now you are sustaining me in ways I cannot measure or fully name. This prayer remains open, flowing gently through the moments of this day, reminding me that I am never walking alone. I do not have to hold everything together, because you are holding me. Lord, I ask that you would strengthen my spirit against subtle heaviness. When the day feels long or the pace feels demanding, lift my eyes back to you. Help me remember that my strength is renewed not by pushing harder, but by returning to your presence. Teach me again and again that abiding is more powerful than striving. Protect me from emotional overload, Father. When too many thoughts compete for attention, help me slow down. When responsibilities stack up, help me take them one at a time with grace. Let me not borrow stress from the future or replay burdens from the past. Anchor me firmly in this moment, where your grace is fully sufficient. I ask you to strengthen my obedience today, not a forced obedience, but one rooted in trust and love. When you prompt me quietly, help me respond willingly. When you guide me subtly, help me follow without hesitation. Let my heart remain soft and responsive to your spirit, quick to align and slow to resist. Father, protect my peace from being shaped by external circumstances. Let my inner stability come from you alone. When things go smoothly, keep me grounded. When things become difficult, keep me steady. Let neither comfort nor challenge pull my heart away from you. Strengthen my hope, Lord. Not hope based on ideal outcomes, but hope rooted in your character. When situations seem unresolved, remind me that you are faithful. When answers are delayed, remind me that you are still at work. Let hope rise within me like a quiet confidence that you will finish what you have begun. Your word speaks deeply into this moment, and I hold on to it as I move forward. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. I receive that joy now, Father. Not a surface happiness, but a deep, steady joy that comes from knowing you are with me. Let that joy strengthen me when energy fades. Let it lift my heart when circumstances feel heavy. Let it remind me that my life is held securely in your hands. Father, protect me from losing perspective. When small things feel big, help me zoom out and remember your greatness. When problems feel overwhelming, remind me that nothing is too difficult for you. Let faith reshape how I see what is in front of me. I ask you to strengthen my ability to rest in the midst of action. Teach me how to carry stillness within me, even while I move, speak, and work. Let my inner world remain calm and connected to you, regardless of external demands. Protect my heart from becoming hardened by disappointment. Keep me tender, open, and trusting. Even when things do not turn out as I hoped, help me believe that you are still good and still guiding me forward. Let disappointment drive me closer to you, not away from you. As the day continues to unfold, I remain attentive to your presence. I welcome you into every remaining moment, every task, every pause, every transition. Let this prayer continue quietly within me, shaping my responses, renewing my strength, and guarding my peace. I walk on with you, Father, strengthened by joy, protected by your promises, and covered by your presence. This prayer does not end here. It continues with each step I take, each breath I draw, each moment I entrust to you, as I move forward with quiet confidence, knowing you are with me still and I continue. Father, carrying this prayer like a steady flame within me, flowing seamlessly through the remaining hours of this day, I rest in your presence, not hurried, not striving, but fully aware that you are guiding every step I take. Let my heart remain attuned to you, sensitive to your spirit, and open to your wisdom in every unfolding moment. Lord, strengthen my endurance, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. When fatigue creeps in, refresh me. When discouragement whispers, remind me of your promises. Teach me to persevere in patience, to act in calmness, and to respond with grace, even when situations are challenging or unexpected. Let my reliance on you grow stronger with every moment. Protect me from distractions that draw my attention away from your presence. When the world demands my focus, remind me to pause and reconnect with you. When my mind drifts to worry or doubt, gently redirect me back to truth. Guard my thoughts, Lord, that they would remain steady, disciplined, and aligned with your will. Father, strengthen my relationships today. Let kindness, patience, and understanding flow through me to those I encounter. Help me to listen deeply, speak truthfully, and love without conditions. Guard my heart from offense and anger, and teach me to forgive freely, as you have forgiven me. Let every interaction be a reflection of your love and peace. I invite your protection over my path, Lord. Guide me through unseen challenges, prevent what would harm, and illuminate the way you have prepared. Surround me with your angels, safeguard my steps, and ensure that no weapon or plan intended against me will prosper. I trust in your unfailing protection. Your word anchors me in this assurance. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. Isaiah 5:17. I hold this truth firmly, Father. I know that even when opposition rises, your authority surrounds me. I am shielded, defended, and secure in your power. Let this confidence fill me, guiding my thoughts, words, and actions throughout the remainder of this day. Strengthen my spirit, Lord, to remain steadfast when challenges persist. Teach me to persevere with joy, not with complaint. Remind me that every trial is an opportunity to experience your faithfulness and to grow in character. Let endurance rise within me as naturally as my heartbeat, sustaining me with your strength. Protect my heart from fear, Lord, and replace it with courage. Help me to trust you fully, to act boldly when you prompt, and to rest confidently when you call me to wait. Let your power flow through me, quieting uncertainty and filling me with steadfast assurance. Father, I ask that you fill my mind with your truth. Guard against lies, doubts, and confusion. Strengthen my ability to discern, to focus, and to maintain clarity of thought. Let your word illuminate each decision, each interaction, each step forward. As this prayer continues, Lord, I remain open to your guidance, receptive to your strength, and anchored in your protection. Let it flow seamlessly within me, covering every part of my day, every task, every conversation, every thought, and let it shape me to reflect your love, wisdom, and power. I continue to walk forward, strengthened, protected, and at peace. This prayer remains unbroken, flowing quietly yet powerfully with each heartbeat, with each breath, with every step I take, carried by your presence, and sustained by your faithful hand, and I go on with you, Father. Letting this prayer stretch deeper into trust and steadiness, knowing that every moment I remain aware of you, my strength is quietly renewed. I am learning that your presence is not something I must chase, but something I can rest within. You are here, and that truth alone steadies my heart. Lord, I ask you to strengthen my ability to remain faithful when the day feels ordinary, when there are no dramatic moments, no visible breakthroughs. Teach me to value consistency. Help me understand that faithfulness in the unseen hours matters deeply to you. Let me walk with integrity, diligence, and quiet obedience, even when no one else notices. Protect me from losing heart, Father. When effort goes unrecognized or progress feels slow, remind me that you see everything clearly. Let your approval matter more to me than human affirmation. Anchor my motivation in love for you, not in outcomes or applause. Keep my heart sincere and my intentions pure. I ask you to strengthen my inner calm. When emotions fluctuate or circumstances shift suddenly, help me remain grounded. Let me respond rather than react. Let me pause rather than rush. Let your Spirit create space within me for wisdom to rise before words or actions are released. Father, protect my spiritual focus today. Guard me from subtle drift, from slowly forgetting to check in with you, from becoming self-reliant without noticing. Gently pull my attention back whenever my heart begins to wander. Let me return to you easily, without shame, without delay. I ask you to strengthen my trust in your timing. When answers are delayed or clarity feels distant, help me wait without anxiety. Teach me that waiting with you is active, not passive, that even now you are aligning, preparing, and working behind the scenes in ways I cannot see. Your word continues to speak life into my spirit as this prayer flows on. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 4:31. I receive that promise now, Lord. I receive renewed strength, not manufactured, not forced, but given. Strength to keep walking steadily. Strength to endure without burning out. Strength that lifts my perspective higher than my circumstances. Let that strength carry me through every remaining moment of this day. Father, protect my heart from comparison. Help me walk my own path with confidence and peace. Remind me that you are working uniquely in my life, according to your purpose and design. Let me celebrate others without diminishing myself, and remain content with where you have placed me today. Strengthen my awareness of gratitude, Lord. Let thankfulness rise naturally, even in simple moments. Protect my heart from entitlement or complaint. Teach me to notice your grace woven through ordinary things. the breath, the opportunity, the provision, the quiet mercy of another step forward. As the hours continue, help me remain flexible in your hands. When plans change, keep me peaceful. When expectations shift, keep me trusting. Let me hold everything loosely, confident that whatever you allow or redirect is ultimately for good. I place the remainder of this day before you once more, Father. I do not know all that awaits me, but I know you will meet me in each moment. That assurance gives me rest. That truth strengthens my spirit. That promise protects my peace. So I keep moving with you, step by step, breath by breath. This prayer continues, alive, flowing, unbroken, carried within me as I walk forward, strengthened by your power, protected by your presence, and anchored in unwavering trust as we go on together into all that remains. And now, Father, as this prayer comes gently to its final resting place, I remain before you with a heart that is quiet, full, and deeply aware of your nearness. Nothing has been rushed, nothing has been forced. This prayer has walked with me, and now I place its closing moments into your hands with gratitude and trust. Lord, I thank you for carrying me through every part of this day, through strength received, protection unseen, peace restored again and again. I thank you that you were present in every word spoken and every silence held. You have been faithful not only in the obvious moments, but in the hidden ones as well, and my heart rests in that assurance. As this prayer concludes, I ask that everything spoken would remain alive within me. Let the strength you have given continue to uphold me. Let the protection you have promised continue to surround me. Let the peace you have poured out continue to guard my heart and mind. I do not step away from you now. I simply continue with you, carrying forward what you have already placed within me. Father, I surrender once more anything I may still be holding too tightly, any lingering concern, any unanswered question, any remaining tension. I place it all fully into your care. I trust you completely. I trust your wisdom. I trust your timing. I trust your heart toward me. Seal this prayer, Lord, not as words that fade, but as truth that abides. Let it echo quietly within me in the days ahead. Let it shape how I walk, how I speak, how I rest, and how I trust. May my life continue to be a living prayer, grounded in faith and covered by your presence. Your word stands as the final anchor of my heart. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26. I receive that blessing now. I receive your keeping. I receive your grace. I receive your peace. Amen.